Hey everybody, welcome to another live stream. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-3 versus the Arizona Cardinals at 3-9. Let's hope we can win this game. We are one game ahead of the Ravens in the division. All right, let's let's get this going. Hey, Titus, how's it going, my friend? God is great is in the house. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, we're doing well here. Football season's almost upon us. One more month left to go. Shohei Ohtani is an absolute stud, that's for sure. The thing I'm happy about is he won't be pitching against the Blue Jays, but he's hitting off the Blue Jays. That's going to be the only problem. But yeah, no, it looks like Shohei's going to be staying in as an Angel, which if you're the Angels, you know, you're not going to get anything that you really want. You just gotta sign them. Right now, just winding down the day, playing some Madden. I'll be working tomorrow morning. Usually wake up around 6:30. Be at work for 8. It's what, 11 o'clock right now? 11:09 p.m.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
So I did lose the last game by 3 points. Hey, Whedon Shaw, how's it going? Just dropping in to hit the like button. Not feeling well at the moment, so I'm going to take a nap. Oink oink moist. I hope that you feel better. And thank you for dropping in. Just playing some Madden. This is our second year with the Steelers. So the first year we did win the Super Bowl. We barely made the playoffs last year, but then in the playoffs we just dominated everybody. We dominated the who was it? Bengals. We had to play the Bengals. We had to play Kansas City, and then we had to play Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl.
The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Murray.
And there was a positive in last week's loss.
This guy could give us some issues.
But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Good stop right off the hop.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
This team has Bijan Robinson.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 7 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively.
We
are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Come on, get him.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Nice
one.
Bijan,
like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Murray going to throw.
Oh, man.
This will be swung
oh, my goodness gracious.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Needed 13. They got 14 on 3rd down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient. Along with that aggressive,ness, he's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Play fake. Murray.
Oh, they're going to catch me for hitting the quarterback. Give me a break.
A late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
That was a bang play.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Stop them.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
should have been picked off. Come on, Hayward.
Be diligent about throwing the flag.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. To throw is Murray. Shoves him aside. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun, Murray.
Are you kidding me?
Complete over the middle. That's more. They're able to convert on 3rd down. And that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Once again, it's Connor. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, one more stop. Let's go.
They'll look to run
Got him.
counter.
Got him.
This is going to depend on his spot.
Let's go.
I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a
They're
yard
gonna go
there,
for
so
it.
it brings
Oh,
up
they're going
4th and
for it.
goal.
All right, big play right here. Big play.
They'll run for it with
Ooh,
counter.
big mistake. You don't do that. You don't do that against this defense. No way.
Far behind the line to gain. They're turned away on
Give me a
4th
break.
and
You
goal.
don't do that.
And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line
All
stand.
right, Kenny Pickett.
So here are the Steelers
13-13, as my friend Epiphany would say.
And they will be let out by their
13 picks for 13
And the
pick
numbers
sixes.
were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
The only good thing is
Just what you want on
this
a
team has
first
a
down
good,
run. Call it 8 yards.
good running
And it's
back,
2nd and 2.
some good receivers. We did add some talent in the wide receiver core as well.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Oh, I thought I had it.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with
Not
3rd
a
down
first down.
looming.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers at 9-3 here on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pickett.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
Ooh,
This to his
okay.
tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert.
I didn't know what was going to happen
and
there.
that'll keep the drive alive. Pickett now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Right.
Brings up 2nd down.
Go I
As his old brain
formation.
remembers, when I see
95
5 wide
Mike.
receivers on the field as a defender,
Let's
I know the
score.
ball's coming out hot.
Let's take this
they
to the
expected
house.
it and got there and popped it free.
Harris running straight ahead.
Ooh,
And
okay,
his
maybe not.
defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Boom. Touchdown.
Complete. George Pickens with
Touchdown.
it. He's going to pick up
Oh,
the
no.
first down and
Just
then
a
some.
shoelace
And they're going to
catch.
get this down inside the 20.
We know play callers can be very creative in this
that was
game
a
today.
beauty blitz.
But sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense,
Okay, there we go.
less can become more, and it was right there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. On the give, this is Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your
beauty. Let's go.
Just about what you want.
Better be a touchdown.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Oh, no.
Harris
Oh, that was
not going to
brutal.
get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
What was that, boys?
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Pick it now. 3rd and goal. Flush to his right.
Oh, no. Okay, now I have a decision. Do I go for a field goal or do I go for the touchdown?
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while.
Let's get the
now what do you do
points.
here?
Let's get the
Well,
points.
to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I know, I should have went for it.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Should have went for it, but...
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Defensive plays here.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
There we go.
You got us last
There we go.
time.
Finally.
But you had to hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score.
Actually, no, I think Watt's been hurt, right? Watt didn't play the last couple games.
Not worry about the one play that didn't
Good
allow
to
them to
see
get
him
into the end
back.
zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Let's get him again.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray flushed out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And able to get this across the 20 before
Hollywood.
going out of bounds. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Murray.
There we go. There we go.
And it's picked up
There
by
we
the
go.
Steelers.
Boom. Hello.
And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
Steelers defense. Are they back?
And give some
they
kudos to the
back?
defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear
I
you
hope
actually
so.
give kudos to the defense. It is so nice
It's
to
the
such
last
an
couple games,
offensive
they
guy
have
like
been-
that.
it's
I
been
love
rough.
it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his
very
guys.
rough.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Very scared.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to
Gotta
get a couple.
contain Bijan
2nd and
Robinson.
8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh, man.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays.
Should have had him 2
anything
times
to try
there. Are
and
you
break
kidding
their
me?
losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Murray now on first down.
Now
this
throw
throw
close. Murray's afraid.
Reach back for it. To this point, I've been impressed with the
throwing
work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's bull rush the offensive guard here.
Murray to air it out again.
Tackle. Oh. No. Ooh, big hit.
And they'll get him down on the other
Big
side of
hit.
midfield.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
And he'll be brought down
on,
just
defense.
shy of 40.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize
when I thought the
the
defense might
any
be
way they can. And that
finally
time
coming
they
back
pick up
on
a
its
first
own.
down. So now on defense,
They start
you
playing
assign
like
a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Murray again.
Oh, I was going to say.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin Bush.
Bush with
that
a
is now
second
2 sacks
sack
for
of the
him here
game.
in this first half.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
10-3.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll
Hey, Sean, how's it going, my friend?
Check in with Jonathan Coachman for our. All right, we'll bypass.
Hope everything's going well, and I totally just missed the halftime show.
Game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
We're playing the Steelers
so
right
time
now.
for the second half as the Steelers
Not the
have
Cowboys.
The lead, they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Winning
and he returns
10-3.
this to the 22. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
3.4 yards a carry. I need to do better than that. I need, like, yeah, a lot better. Man, come on. Oh, nice.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll
Okay, that was nice.
39.
45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now
get on the
at their
outside
pace.
here.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying with Pickett here on third down.
Throw left
Oh,
side,
no. Come on, did he get it?
That's Johnson.
4th and
He's
inches.
just going to be short here, barely.
Shoot.
Maybe by
No,
a half
sorry.
a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Didn't mean to do that.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team.
Wasted a
It's
freaking
just their
timeout.
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
4th and inches. We have to go for it. At midfield.
They run for it with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage
got it.
before being taken down
That's
at
all
midfield.
we got it.
They only needed a a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side with Harris.
There we go. That's
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I thought I had it. Oh, go! Nice run. Got to the outside.
And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example.
That was a beauty.
Consideration for MVP talk. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, they'll run with Hunt, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't even seen it. Oh, no.
Pressure, and he'll go down.
I should look for some.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Oh, beauty.
He's got this to
George
Pickens.
Pickens, let's go.
And they're going to have another first down
Pick
as
it
the
to
tackle's made
Pickens.
here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone.
Touchdown,
Steelers. Pat Fryermuth. His first touchdown on the year.
Oh, okay. I'll have to take that. Wow, watch that. Hey, Zach, how's it going, my friend? The power just came back on. Thank
that seemed
God,
pretty
eh?
ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time.
Awesome
off the clock
live
here in the
stream
third
today,
quarter,
Zach.
Decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well
With
at the
Paul.
end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game.
A lot of
even
fun,
more so
a lot
than
of
a 2-touchdown
autographs,
lead,
a lot
right?
of
Because
fire.
you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field.
A lot of
You
Tennessee
ran your
Titans
playbook
cards.
the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Wild stream tonight. Thanks so much for the wonderful support. No problem, Zach. No problem. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side.
Oh,
so
how was that
it's a
not picked?
two-score game here. Gotta
Oh,
be
my
careful.
goodness
They
gracious.
certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each
Oh,
other's
it was
eyes and
3
realized what
packs.
they've gotta get done.
Zach had 3 packs, and Paul Paul from the 619 had some fire as well.
Oh, that was a nice job.
Lots of fun to watch.
Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and have that what
Let's
he did
push
after
the offensive
catch.
line back.
Yeah,
Let's
hit your
sack
tight end, let him get
Tyler.
some rack.
Yeah,
Or
when
not.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over.
Just
and put
found
a
out
hand on
somebody
him, do
hit
they?
a transformer
Couple
pole.
of
Oh
Oklahoma
my goodness
teammates
gracious.
there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first.
Now what we're seeing.
Okay,
this is
so
much
Zach, I
better
think what
from
you got to
this
do is
offense
put out like
because
a
so far
memo
this game,
before
no touchdown to
your
this
live
point,
stream and say,
and what's
don't
usually
do anything
direct
stupid in this
correlation,
neighborhood.
Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not
Big
able to
time
make that big
YouTuber
shot
needs,
downfield or break one off.
internet
But a nice
power.
game there for a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray.
Finding Ertz again. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
Third time the charm, right, Zach?
Opens up a little bit more now because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Okay, I got to stop.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
This is getting ridiculous.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, man.
Screen, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Are you kidding me? They're going to call me 15-yard penalty there.
Taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may
Rough
get 15
pass.
more on top of this.
No way.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire deep.
That's to McBride,
No way.
and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
They better be reviewing that.
A great play there. There to make the grab.
No way
And
he
the
had
Cardinals
2
have
feet
made it
in.
a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And now
Booth
remember,
review.
all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
There's no way. No. 1 foot.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
What's the call? They're calling it a good
they
touchdown.
called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Gano the extra point.
17 to 10. All right. Offense has to come out and do their job.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
The big news in the ATL today is going to be
And they will wrangle
Transformer
it
down.
yards shy of the 30.
big YouTuber how to do live stream in the dark in his front yard.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out,
Talking
let's
to a
take a
phone.
look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Meanwhile,
Oh, nice catch, nice catch. Oh my gosh, he couldn't move off field.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd
Beauty
and
catch,
2.
though.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have these timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
Might get over
you?
100
You're
yards,
taking charge.
94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game,
I'll take a couple more of those carries.
given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. If
Hey, how's it
else,
going,
they've
Will?
already taken a couple minutes off the clock here
Doing
already
well,
as they
Will.
come
Hope that
up
you're
2nd
doing
down.
all right.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
We're winning a game.
No
So
gain on the
right
play
now
there,
we're winning
so
a
they're
game.
left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good
How long
work
will
there
this last? I
defensively,
don't
being able
know.
to stop them and bring
Right
up the
now,
key
we're
3rd
winning.
down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
There we
You
go,
said
over the
key
top. Let's
3rd
go.
down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he is is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I was going to say he was in bounds.
First
Don't be saying
time
he
they
was
looked
out
his
of bounds.
way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. To the air on first down with Pickett.
Oh no!
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good
I
there.
thought we were going to get
down.
a touchdown
both sides were anticipating
by
a quick throw
Austin.
there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. From the gun, here's Pickett.
Oh my gosh! Oh!
He gets it
Okay, I got lucky. I was not
Johnson.
throwing to him.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Oh, I want a spine
That should be a
picture.
reminder
Hopefully one day I get
defensively, and
one.
I think it's a reminder to myself because
Hopefully
you just
one
can't
day I
sell
can
out to
get a
stop the
spine
run. There's
picture.
still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
2
Can
yards
we
on
get
the carry
100
there.
yards?
It'll be second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to do it in August.
The objective there, I mean,
I
yes, the positive
decided,
gain, that's nice, but
because I
work some
forgot
clock.
to even
Yeah,
put it
you're
on
exactly
the
right, but the
chat
problem for
that
them
we're just going to
is
do it in
they're within a
August.
possession, so
We'll
they
do
can't
August,
just sit on it
September.
running the ball.
I was hoping
Tough to
July,
find a way to
but
throw it effectively as well.
Here's Pickett.
damn.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. J.J. Watt that time
Kinda ran
able
right
to do
into
what
that.
he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the chat,
Fourth
and
quarter,
we'll
down to the
get it
final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
August, September, hopefully, and then end
So
it
the Steelers
hopefully that
with the
first week of
football as we
October.
get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to
And
hold on to
then
this lead
we'll
for dear
do
life.
the King of the Ring in November.
Boswell's kick is good.
Do they know
And they
if
double him
when
up
the
here. That makes
2024
our score
National will
20
be?
to
Oh, I'm
10.
not sure. I want to. Normally, the one in August, we're at the cottage. I'll have to see when this year's is, because it might be the next week. So
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can
I
depend
would.
upon,
I'd like to
partner,
go
because he hasn't
to.
missed all year long.
I'd like to go to the
Converts on that one as
Expo.
well. And kudos to you.
J.J.
You
Watt,
didn't
Hall of
jinx
Famer,
it.
100%.
And this will be
Hall
a
of Famer.
touchback as that sails
J.J.
over
Watt's
the
an
end
absolute
line.
beast, one of the best defensive ends to ever play the game.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 20 to 10. Just under 2 minutes to go. It's
Sean,
been
I
a struggle to
think
score all day, and now
Cleveland.
they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Okay, needs to be in Texas. What needs to be in Texas?
Back to throw. Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
100%. D-Hop is in Tennessee. Let's
Murray
go.
to throw.
Absolutely.
And this
Nice
is
Bush.
intercepted, and that
That's
should
his.
do it.
He has.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
He has 2
who
sacks
picks
and a
it.
pick
And
now.
the
Let's
Steelers
go.
are going to take possession of the
100%.
football.
D-Hop
So
just
many
made the
times we end
Titans
game, and
into
as we're
like.
recapping it, we're talking about what offenses
The
did
AFC
and
is
how they
tough.
won
That's the only
game.
problem. But
Let's look this
with that
one
being
over.
said,
The defense, they frustrated the offense
100%
the entire ball game.
playoff
That's why
team.
they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a first down
We didn't get
carry
rid of
for
Henry.
Harris. And he's going to take this
Oh,
ahead for
sorry.
right
The
around
National
3
needs to be in
yards, but no
Texas.
more than that.
So where
Second
is the
down.
National usually held there, John? I'm not sure where it usually is held. I want some Cardinals cards of him, or are you going to only collect them in Titans? No. I'm like he's a Titan now, so. I was gonna say Carolina. He was never in Carolina. Cardinals, whatever. Houston.
Now it looks like
I'll
he'll
be collecting.
throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're
But
seeing so
yes,
far is the
I'm
defense is certainly
100%
coordinated.
pumped that he
Both
is
levels
a Tennessee
doing
Titan.
their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
Touchdown.
The pressure got home.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Deontay Johnson.
It goes rotation.
His third
Cleveland,
touchdown
Chicago,
now on the
Atlantic
year.
City. Oh, okay.
Now the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter. As they
More
try to
spine
put this
tips
one
with the
away.
lows.
When
Oh,
they
nice.
watch the film after
Let's
this
go.
week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Those are fun to watch, Will.
Boswell good with the extra point.
You
And
do
that'll make
a
this
good job with
three-score
those.
game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think, you know what you should do? You don't work there, but like,
And they will not get a chance to
go to Home
this
Depot
as
one
it's through
time
the end zone for a
and do a Home
touchback.
Depot tick.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
Ooh,
that has
5
been
to
how this
12.
ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now
That's
here
not
in this
fun.
fourth quarter.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Right? Switch it up a little
On
bit, Will.
1st and 10, here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, she has
And
had
he's left
him.
with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's
yeah,
painted
yeah.
the picture of this game overall.
6-12,
It's
that'll
been
get
a
up to
blowout. It's
5.
been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's out to the flat for Ingram. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Ingram churning. He lost the
fumble.
football, and it's picked
Fumble.
up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the
Thanks, Sean, for coming by.
32-yard line.
Appreciate you.
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot.
You
You
see
look at
Matty
the deficit
Field,
here in the
Adam.
4th.
I
It doesn't
heard
matter. The
about
coach on the
that.
sideline still
Where
scratching his
was
head.
I?
Yeah, not only scratching his head,
Oh,
but probably writing a note or two about we're
Shaw.
gonna address this
Shaw
in
Racing
practice
Flex.
next
I was
week
at their live
because
stream.
maybe that's the
And,
reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter.
Matty
at this
Ice was
point,
on there.
but being
He said that
sloppy
he's with
throughout the game,
Leo,
not gonna help him
Theo,
improve.
and Adam.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
Oh,
Side hauled in by
let's
Pickens.
go.
He's got room
Pickens,
at the 30.
touchdown.
Down the left sideline.
I didn't need it, but I did it
And into
anyways.
the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
59 yards.
And the
that's
Steelers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Have you bought anything lately, Will?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. The long touchdown pass
Any
gets him
comic
6
books
on
or
a
cards?
very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
The offense was on
And Brandon, I think they're
fire.
the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen.
See, I think
for a
Harris had
victory.
over 100 yards rushing.
So
210
for
yards passing.
Pittsburgh, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3.
34,
And they'll
10.
get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals,
Oh, yes,
it's
I did.
unfortunately
Sorry,
more of
Will.
the same as
I'm
they'll
like,
fall to 3-10 on the year.
The last couple
And
weeks have
they'll
been
look to
just
regroup next
super
week
busy. But
as
yeah,
they head
I
to
will
MetLife Stadium to take on
definitely
the New
get
York
that in.
Giants.
I'm gonna get some cards. I'm gonna get some cards out for you. I'm gonna send you some cards as well. Be like a little snack and snacking cards. Devin Bush, finally. Yeah, I think I might play another Steelers game. We'll try maybe the Cowboys. Probably, I don't know, Sunday maybe. Maybe tomorrow night. I might do 2 live streams. Who knows? Let's see, who do we play? Oh no, we play the Titans. I don't want to play the Titans. Ooh, Under Siege, let's see. Let's see what they say. Jordan's doing well. Enjoying no school. Something you talked about during the week was staying the course and not overreacting to last game's struggles. Do you think that helped today? Absolutely. As a leader of a team, you have to be consistent with your goals and message, so when those struggles come, you know how to handle them and bounce back like we did today. Yeah. I'm sorry I met the newest member of CWO. He's going to be the leader of the CWO soon. Ooh, Titans are ugly. 3-10. Let's take a look. Steelers have the #1 spot. Thank goodness. By the way, I need to buy a Purdy rookie soon. My last 2 live streams, I've bought 2 different Brock Purdy's that I've shown off. Not sure if you saw those, Will. But the last 2 weeks, I have 2 Brock Purdy's. Devin Bush, 11 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 INT, 1 forced fumble. Changing uniform. Let's upgrade some players here. Nice. Kareem Hunt goes to an 88. Gotta get his arm up there. 58 is not a strong arm at all. But yeah, I think you need a couple Brock Purdy autos. I'm going to be in New York September 5th to 7th. Oh, nice. I'm going to the Yankees-Tigers game September 5th. Nice. Is that a Sunday or a Monday? Oh, Paris Johnson, our first round pick. Oh, is it a Wednesday? Oh, very nice. August 13th. August 13th is the next Jays game against the Chicago Cubs, the Cubbies. Matty Ice's team. I want to show me my jersey. I'm not sure what happened there. Stephen Diggs. And then I think we're going to see the Jays in Tampa, the final series, or the Jays Yankees, the second last series. In late September. Hopefully we make some moves.
From Acrisure Stadium in
You see
Pittsburgh.
Titans are wearing Oilers. Yeah. Oh, are they really?
It's week 15.
Oilers throwbacks this year? Oh, very nice. No, I didn't see that.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it
That was a
ready to
bad
go,
kick.
and we are underway from Pittsburgh. No run back here
All right,
on the
who's the
opening
starting
kickoff
quarterback
as
here?
we'll start at the 25. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill
It is
leading
Tanny.
them out.
He's
And you and
back.
I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an
And a
interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The numbers on the
Derrick
ground for
Henry, 96
Henry
yards.
last week. 18
Has over
carries,
1,000
96
yards in the
yards.
season.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try
There we
and
go.
find
Come
some
on,
people.
come on. Oh,
open
nice
downfield.
fight.
And
Nice
only
fight.
able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A first down carry for Henry.
Oh, no.
Ooh, the juke.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as good running
Brutal.
gets him to about the 44.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs.
Nice.
Established what they
Oh,
wanted.
what's the flag
running
for?
game. And guess what?
Every
They also
holding.
got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
We'll accept that on
So
Taylor
it's the
Lewin.
big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done
Oh,
like
what a
that,
hit.
it's often seen by the official and called.
And he is met in
Beauty
his
hit.
tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Now it's Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to
Hooper
be
is
staring
the,
at a 3rd and long
Oakland
here.
Raider now.
Tannehill now to throw. Into a double team,
pick.
and it's intercepted.
Nice pick.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers
Tanny.
are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Down inside the 40. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 23 carries, 106 yards.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result,
there we go.
Looking at a 4th down. And an excellent job of finding the opening.
He's got the big fullback.
Down to the 22. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's why.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Pickett will look to pass it. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. I'm looking down from our booth. You can tell this crowd wants him to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now. Actually trying to filter that out because
he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I've got some T-lock cards I'm looking at.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What else was there? It was a Jamar Chase
coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
I want to get
approach drive number 2.
Going back
because
to your game plan coming in.
I sold 2 of his young guns already. I want one just for the collection, and I don't have one at the moment. Quinn Hughes, so I'm thinking of getting a Quinn Hughes young gun.
2nd and 10, Tannehill, and that is incomplete. A lot of force.
So yeah, I have my eye
on a couple. Hang on, it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Oh, what a hit.
Good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the completion results there.
You see Burrow got hurt in practice? Yes, I did see that. Hopefully he's okay.
Gillikin on the punt here as he'll send this one away.
No matter what, I'm like, having Joey B in
He was only
playing
asked
the
to punt
season
once
is
in the
what we
victory
need.
last week as he sends this one away.
An excellent, excellent quarterback.
After one, 7-0.
So hopefully it's
on
not
EA
long-term.
Sports.
You know, if it's like a week of no practice, that's okay. I'd rather have that than out for the season.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of
That
the
better not be
AFC.
holding on
But
me.
you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Pickett. This will be taken
There you
in
go.
by Michael Pittman.
Michael
And he'll be
Pittman
taken
Jr.
down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why
Oh,
they're
nice.
able to find him in this type
That's
of
a
a
catch.
situation.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ooh,
As he
almost got me.
throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Pickett's throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. This is Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal, Pickett escaping the pressure right. Pickett lost it. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Oh,
A
what do I
gain of
do?
5. drive, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and
Will,
goal.
I need you. You're my goal line guy.
That pattern and scheme was
4th and
well-defensed
goal.
on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there.
So let's try and
they
do it
stopped him
again.
short.
They're going for it. This is Harris.
Didn't get
and
it.
he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal.
That was
from
not
the
good.
1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close.
We get the ball back.
We
get the ball back in good position.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken inside his own 40. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah. I said, have you got any new cards or comics lately, or what have you been up to, Will?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett. Flush to his right.
No,
and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I forgot the kick. Damn. Field goal. No, not field goal. 71 yards. Some new cards will come out in a few videos. I'm going to Comic Shop Wednesday. Oh, nice.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Oh, I got lucky there, Will. I got
now
lucky.
The Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
4th and 10. I don't know
stop
why
with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett being chased out left. Completes this one to Pickens. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time.
Yeah, it was a good time on Fine
yards. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Can't wait to do it
Here's
again.
What really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, I had a touchdown.
Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Flushed out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
I hope
big
so.
league job there of getting out of the pocket.
I'd like to get a
panicking,
shirt.
and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler
Big time touchdown right there.
Najee Harris as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Hey, Epiphany, how's it going, my friend?
Through by Boswell.
Take a look at the score, my friend. Take a look at the score. I have not thrown a pick in 2 games.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
Let alone a pick
away.
6.
Phillips now from the end zone. Now
Oh,
a hit and a loose football.
It's the Titans. Hey.
So a teammate picking him
How many
up there.
TDs so far for Harris this year? You'll have to check soon. 16. That's number 16.
You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
Because he had
Because you want to
15
make sure that the
going
catch is
into the
secured.
game.
A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
Now,
but he can always sound
with
out
that
the
being
alarm.
said,
Hey, ball's
Tennessee
on the
is
ground. We gotta get it back.
3-10 on the season.
Give him
So
a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
So they're not having the greatest season so far, but
City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay,
I've been
Brandon,
running the
time
ball.
for a sprint
Epiphany,
to the
I've been
finish,
running the ball.
As it's time to get you caught up with what's happening
116
around
yards
the NFL
rushing.
here
Oh,
in a
sorry, 116 yards
pivotal
passing.
Week 15.
Not 61 yards rushing. But I have been
We'll
running.
begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
Come on,
And
Jets.
it's the
Beat
Jets
the
who have the
Ravens.
lead
Let's
in
go.
the second
I
quarter.
need the Ravens
Elijah
to lose.
Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns.
Win that one.
And you can see they trail the visiting
Actually, doesn't really
Buffalo
matter.
Bills in
Browns
that
are
ball
6 and
game.
7.
Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football.
Oh,
here
come
to
on,
start
come
the
on.
third quarter.
Oh.
And a good return, able to get out across
They were
the
lucky.
35 to the 36.
How's them Packers doing?
The Steeler offense
God.
now with a football first here to begin
That's
the third
it.
quarter.
That was in the Dallas
And they've got the
season.
lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think
I lost that bad because
a little bit better.
Epiphany Card Collector would not
They'll probably keep a tight
be
end
a
in a few
member
more times
of
and
the
maybe
Dallas
add running
Cowboys.
back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the
That was
first
a bad
down.
game, though. Oh, my God.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first
Are they
down
calling
yardage
holding on
as he
that
brings this up
BS?
to the 47.
Brutal.
He was
I
trying
guess
to clear
a
the way,
fullback,
big
too? Are you
fullback.
kidding
Instead
me?
he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally,
Dallas
when he gets
Cowboys
caught,
didn't
it's
want to
in
be a
passing
Dallas.
situation.
Dallas Cowboys don't want to be Dallas Cowboys, but they need them. All right, let's.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Able to
Come on,
find
Pickett.
his man. It's Pickens.
Let's go.
And he will have the Steelers'
The number 1 draft
first
pick's
down as
hurt.
they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
That is
The
not
medical
good.
staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Pickett now on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Pickett.
Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, nice
That's
catch.
caught by Pickens.
Nice catch. He kind of the Titans kind of blended in with the grass there.
29-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw again with Pickett. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
What trades did they make, Will?
Pickett back to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick
Oh,
up a 3.
Giolito.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Oh, I ran right
And
into
he's
him.
going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Looking to throw, Pickett.
The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
They run for it with Harris.
Oh,
and he's not
no.
going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry.
Come on, get him. Get him. Get him.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. 2
Stop.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
Should have
But
went
how
for the
about
field
guy who
goal.
made the
I know.
play? We
I
often
know.
talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of
there's no
5 or
way they
6 yards per
trade
touch, you'll take that every single time.
There we go.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
On now is the Titans punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think
It's
that they're
when
going
we
to
cut
call
them
their
away.
plays
I've not been able to
accordingly
run
because
at all.
what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Pickett. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Oh, nice.
And that'll be incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans
are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his second year
Oh,
in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have
Literally
thrown
the
that
first
ball.
pick
No
I've
doubt
thrown.
his coaching staff will be emphatic
in
about
like
he
2
shouldn't have thrown
games.
that ball. But
Damn
remember,
it.
second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Dang.
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard
Hey, that's a fumble.
line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size,
I know.
this
4th and
intensity
1.
usually gets better.
I've had
as the
3
game goes
4th and
on.
1s,
I just tell
1
you from
touchdown.
experience, the first few quarters,
That's the problem
you're
right
eager.
there.
You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up
Uh-oh,
and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down
no.
fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And he'll be
No.
forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Come on, boys.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Tannehill. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they're in the
better be
end
holding.
zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down.
I better be holding. Bring that back.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they
Bunch of
had to
cheaters
have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they
Roughing.
can get them another way.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
Good
They'll be
tackle.
brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
What the
way.
hell? What the
He
heck was
finds his
that?
man complete. It's Phillips. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Okay, let's stop him right here. Decline the penalty. What?
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
Oh, nice.
And
There we
it's
go.
gonna
A
be
true
batted
gamer would
down.
have declined that
They'll go
penalty.
the other way with the football.
Why would I
The
decline
Titans
that
tried
penalty?
it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
I don't want them to get
Pittsburgh
momentum.
offense
I
at
want the
line
ball
to
back
start their next drive.
so I can do
They
this.
turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Oh,
And he's got some
so I can do
space here.
this.
And he's
Oh,
free going down the left side. It's
coming
a foot
back.
race.
Holding. Are you
The
kidding me? I didn't need the
20.
holding.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Damn. Roughing passer. Did not need that
So
holding
take
call. Are you
away the
kidding
long
me?
touchdown.
Finally.
Game sometimes, partner.
Had a big time
Pickett
run.
leads the
Holding
Steelers
big
up here with
time.
a fresh set of downs.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, let's just do it again.
Harris will start the drive out.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
See what happens. Okay, next time I will do that. Okay.
Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Next time I will.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that
100%.
They'll need 5
I'll
on this play to
decline the
move the
penalty.
sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And the catch made by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show
Hey,
there.
Guru, how's it going, my
You
friend?
want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball.
Hope you're doing well, Guru.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They don't need to run another
Epiphany
play
said that I
before
should
the
have
2-minute
declined the
warning.
last penalty.
Let's
What
see
do you
if they
think,
do it
Guru?
anyway.
Should I have declined it and gave them a
From just
touchdown?
shy of midfield. Pickett finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it
Just got
inside
any garbage
the 40.
pail, kids.
The Pickett
Oh,
finding
wow,
Johnson
nice.
there. 1st down, Steelers.
$19.86. Beauty.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Are you going to open them on the channel,
Completion
Guru?
here to Claypool. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Decline and give them the touchdown?
And that's going to bring up 2nd
Okay,
down.
next time I will. I noticed the QB isn't running for a 1st down. I know I should be running for the 1st down.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
He'll
Come
get
on.
this to
No,
his
he
tight
stopped.
end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And
How much?
and we're going to have
How
another
much do
stoppage
the
of play as they
Garfield
call
kids
the
cost
timeout
there,
on defense
Guru?
with 1:53 left. So signs of life in what's been a
Those are gonna
dormant
be nice short
offense in
videos
this
for sure.
second
That's gonna be
half.
awesome.
Here's 1st and 10. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Oh,
Got an open man. It's Pickett's.
number 24, your lingerie sitting on the field.
At the 3. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
This is where I've been struggling.
They'll try and run with Harris.
He's still
And he'll
struggling.
get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the defense will burn their
Let's,
3rd and final timeout
try
as
and
they'll
get to the
talk things
outside.
over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
Are you kidding me?
And they will stop
Oh
him
man,
after
one
a fairly minimal
can't
pickup.
have 1 yard.
2 runs
Can't
in a
get
row,
1
but only
yard.
2 yards to show for it. This Titan
on,
defense, they
boys.
just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Escaping the press. And
right,
he's
there
in. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over?
He's calling it.
'Cause
It's
certainly
over.
feels like it's
It's
over after that
over.
drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out in the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their
Chief quarterback
sideline.
rushing
And I think this one
touchdown.
might just
Hey,
be
you
over.
get the point when you can get the point, right? You get the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another
In
fumble.
any
He'll
way
sit
that you
on
can
this
get the
one. It's a
touchdown.
touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Picked
And
off
okay.
And now
one-handed
this is
too.
intercepted.
Let's
My
go.
goodness.
That was a beauty pick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's what your running back
That's as
and
good
wide
a
receivers
defensive
for.
performance as we've seen in
We're
a
scoring
long,
a touchdown
long time.
right here,
And I know
boys.
as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, shoot. Square was wide open.
Incomplete. Too much contact
Square
to hold
was
on to that
wide
one, and
open.
it's third down.
The pass interference slider was changed. I see. Nothing has been changed in this league. It's stayed. It's been the same since we won the Super Bowl.
Now they
Square
face a
was
third
wide
and 10
open.
after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Pickett. What a catch by Pittman. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Dancing to his left.
Come on.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't
Some
hang
holding on
third
that right
down.
side of the
Well, they're
line.
up comfortably here, Charles. But
As they
that
say,
lead
there's
certainly not
holding
dissuading
every
them
play.
from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to get the football here at
21
their
knockout
23.
thrown ball. I deserve to be
They're
picked
making
off.
it easy on themselves here down the stretch.
I should have been. I should have been just running the ball, not passing.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of
I
being able to
deserve
shut
that.
the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people
I don't even know what I
really
was
happy about those
thinking.
picks,
What was he
any
thinking?
fantasy team that has this defense.
One last throw here for Tannehill.
Going across the field, he finds Phillips.
I was
And
one
out of
3D
bounds on the
MF
other
wasn't
side
I?
of midfield at the 45.
100% I was.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well,
But at the end of the day, it's another W.
Can't get much better than that, right?
Another
The
W
defense
for the
led
good
way,
boys, the good
but
guys.
the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
287 yards passing.
So for the
87 yards
Steelers,
rushing.
they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll hit the
We're
road next
11-3
week
on the
to
year.
take on the
Defending
Houston Texans.
Super Bowl champions.
Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week.
The Titans
as they
aren't
head
going
to
to be 3-11
Foxborough
this
to face
year.
off.
They're going to be a good club. With D-Hop now, I think we're a playoff team. I think we win the division. I think we beat Jacksonville in the division. You might think I'm crazy. Who do we play next? The Texans? Oh, look at that. The Steelers, number 1 seed. Let's go. Kansas City, number 6 seed. I think I'm just going to do the strategy, and then we're probably going to call it a night. It's 12:30 here. I gotta work tomorrow. Henry and D-Hop are good. Just the defense. And the defense, I don't think, like, we're going to have some guys on that defensive linebacker core that's going to be back. I don't think we're going to be too bad on defense. I think we're going to be good enough. It just depends. Like, hopefully Tanny has another year left at least, and yeah, and then hopefully the successor could be next year in whoever it is. I don't know. I'm just like, it kind of puzzles me too, because I'm like, the Titans are like, we're in the AFC. I'm like, the AFC is so good. I'm like, you have like 3 teams in the AFC East that can win the Super Bowl. The Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins. And then you have the Patriots, and you don't know how good the Patriots are going to be. Then you have Baltimore's going to be better this year. Like hopefully Lamar Jackson can figure it out this year. Stay healthy. The Steelers are going to be not in the wild card, but like a wild card type of team. Like, you just don't know where they're going to be. And then you have the Bengals, obviously. Hopefully Joey B is okay. I haven't heard anything from him, but if he can stay healthy, so there's 5 legit teams right there. Cleveland, I think Cleveland's going to be better. Like, Deshaun Watson's going to have a full year. He's going to make that team better. I don't know if they're playoff bound. I don't know. I'm not sure about Cleveland. I'm mixed with Cleveland. And then while you look at our division, I'm like, you have Tennessee and Jacksonville. I'm like, and then you have obviously Kansas City. You have the Chargers. You have the Broncos, and you have Jimmy G. And I'm not sure. Like, there's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9 teams that legitimately could make the playoffs, and what, only 7 teams make it. So I don't know. I'm like, it's kind of funny that because at the start of the year, just before the draft, I'm like, all I heard was the Titans might be shopping Derrick Henry. Henry could go to Philadelphia. Henry could have went to Miami, and we ended up keeping him. And I think we're good enough. I don't know if we're good enough to go far in the playoffs though, unless there's been some improvements on the defense, obviously. I don't know. 4-13 for the Raiders. I don't know. I think the Raiders are better than 4-13. I don't really understand the Waller trade, because I'm like, you could legitimately have Waller and Mayer as your 1 and 2. Your 2 top tight ends, and then you would obviously have Adams as your top wide receiver, and Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Hopefully you don't kick him to the curb. I'm like, that foursome, I'm like, I think would have been pretty good. And if Jimmy could have just got the ball to any one of those guys. I'm trying to think of, you got who else do you have? You have Hunter Renfrew. I'm like, he could be, he's one of your slot guys. I'm like, offensively, you guys could have been like a lot better than what you are. Um, but yeah, the Waller trade, I know he's declining. Age is catching up to him. He's not as good as what he used to be. But I'm like, if you could have had Waller and Mayer as your, still draft Mayer, yeah, and then you have two good wide receivers and one of the best running backs in the league. I'm like, your defense was, decent with Crosby. But yeah, then you get then you get rid of your franchise. Well, that too, right? I'm like, you guys had Carr. I'm like, can you imagine if you had Carr throwing to those guys? I'm like, I think that's I think that's possible. Like, I don't want to say winning your division because Kansas City, I'm like, it's going to take a lot to take Kansas City off the throne. But I think you guys could have been pretty close. And I don't get why they got rid of Carr. I'm like, I'm happy for Jimmy because I have him on my fantasy team as one of my quarterbacks. So I'm happy for him. But I'm like, yeah, if you guys could have, if you guys kept that core and then added Mayer, I'm like, I think you guys would have been really good. Or say if you have Waller, you don't add Mayer, you end up adding one of the other first round wide receivers. I'm not sure because I'm not big on the wide receivers in this class. Addison, I think, is one of the guys. Crosby's the only defense we had, unless you talk to the Carr haters. Then Carr was the entire defense that leads in that blew the leads in the second. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Carr got so much hate in just Raiders in general. I'm like, they really, like, the fans wanted to get rid of Carr like 3-4 years ago. I'm like, they didn't even want to give him a chance. And I think legitimately Carr became a top 10 to 15 quarterback, ready to take the handle as being a top 10, like firmly in the top 10. And like last year, I'm not really sure what happened last year. Whether it was the coaching or I'm like, there must have been something because obviously they got rid of Carr this year. Yeah, I think Carr's got a bad rap for some reason, and I obviously like Carr, and I hope he does well in New Orleans. I think New Orleans is a better team with Carr, but I'm like, I think the better offensive team would have been if he had stayed with the Raiders. But I heard, I'm not sure how true it is, but I guess Jimmy Graham is looking at making a comeback. If he goes to New Orleans and at least plays another year or two, McPhailure sabotaged Carr. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was trying to go with. I didn't really want to say it, but I really do think that they sabotaged Carr. I think that they made the but I don't know why you'd make the trade for Adams. I'm like, that makes no sense at all. No, the Raiders fans, fake Raiders fans wanted to get rid of him. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The fake Raiders fans for sure. I believe Graham did sign with. Okay, I thought I saw something with that, and I wasn't sure if it was with the Saints. I assumed it would be with the Saints because he only played for 2 teams, and I don't see him having a, his tenure in Seattle wasn't that great. But Seattle does need a tight end as well. Because I don't think they have a legit number 1 tight end. Not that Graham's a legit number 1 tight end anymore. I'm assuming he'll probably play like a second fiddle type of role with them. But I'm like, but it's another weapon that Carr can use. They use Carr and Adams' relationship to get him there. Right? I'm like, they use Adams. Yeah, they use that relationship to get Adams to there, but then I think that they knew that they were going to move on from Carr, which I'm like, is absolutely like brutal. Like I don't get that at all. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super pumped for this football season this year. I think it should be pretty exciting with some pretty good storylines going. We'll see. We'll see. I think for the Titans to make the playoffs, I think they have to win the division. I don't think their record would be good enough to get a wild card spot. But hopefully, I'm like, the games against Indianapolis is a win. The games against Houston's a win, but they're not guaranteed. You know, you have some young quarterbacks there. I don't think Richardson is the guy, but we'll see. I'll definitely, if I can find some Richardson cards, I'll definitely pick him up. But I just don't see him being the savior in Indianapolis. McFailures wants Patriots guys. He wants Mac Jones or Bailey Zapp, right? Or Tom Brady. That's why real Raiders fans like me are calling them Patriots West. The Patriots West. I like that. Actually, when I played the next game, I just saw Brandon Cooks there. Brandon Cooks is Sensei Domino in the Dallas Cowboys season. He's definitely a guy that we're gonna have to watch out for. All right, I think I talked too much football already. We'll definitely do this in a different live stream. Thank you, Epiphany, for being here. Thanks for everyone for coming here. If you're watching the replay, we are 11-3, baby. Let's go. Going for another Super Bowl. Peace out.